All right. Mr. Kwan and Mr. Lam, you talked to me earlier about some of the community service projects that you are currently involved with. For example, Students Against Destructive Decisions, hosting events locally in the community, as well as for the high school students when they first purchase a car. Can you tell us a little bit about the community service projects that you work on at DCH and why it makes a difference?
Yes. One additional advice I have for our alumni is that it's important to excel in our career, in our business operations, but also it's important to be a good citizen and to give back to the community. I think community involvement is very important. It's not just about donating money, because donating money to an event, it's just a one-time affair. I think we have to find community involvement programs that is ongoing and that would involve our personal investments, our personal investment of time and effort. That is just as important as donating money, maybe even more important. What we have identified as one very worthy project is teen safe driving. We learned that every year there are over 5,000 teens that die in travel accidents, and about 300,000 more are injured. And this kind of tragedy is very devastating to the family, which may cover several generations, and to friends and family, and because there's so much potential, so many productive years ahead of the teen, it is a big waste for society as well. So we are in the automobile business, and we believe we can help. So we, in partnership with a very reputable organization called SADD, S-A-D-D, which stands for Student Against Destructive Decisions. And one of their major programs is teen safe driving. And we help SADD to set up chapters in high schools in our communities. SADD is just one organization, but they cover the entire nation, so they need help in their local community to help them set up these chapters, because the teens, when the parents tell them to do something, they may not be very willing to listen. But if the advice comes from their peers, it's more influential. And so in the SADD chapters, they would have to influence each other. And however, the students graduate. So if SADD set up a chapter, usually the seniors and the juniors become officers of the chapter. But when they graduate, they need to have good succession planning so that they have people to continue. So because of our experience in organization, we help them not just to establish the SADD chapters, but we also help them to have succession planning so that they can be an ongoing chapter. We have many high schools that we have helped to either set up chapters or help them to plan for their long-term success. Last year, which was first year we sponsored SADD, we sponsor 14 high school students to attend their annual conference, annual SADD conference, which was held in Arizona. This year, even though the economy has has a big downturn, we still are committed to supporting the said chapters, and we increased the number of students that we sponsor to 40. And this year they had the annual convention in Washington, D.C., and the students, besides the convention, they also, the day before the convention, we have leadership training for the 40 students that we sponsor. And then after the convention, they all go up to Capitol Hill and meet with the senators and congressmen. So it was a very great learning experience for the students, and we are happy that we can be of help.
Conrad, is there any different organizations that you've been involved with during your career here that have, you think, made a difference locally in the community, or?
No, I do not do that.
Mm-hmm. I know, for example, the New Jersey Chinese Chamber of Commerce, DCH, is also a big supporter of. Are there other organizations,
Right.
Mr. Lam, that DCH is proud to help and assist with?
Actually, Yang yourself is a member of the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for participating.
About the Chinatown Health Clinic.
Yeah, those, we always support those community charitable organizations, and we the Chinatown Health Clinic, we have become their one of their main sponsors as well. But in the students safe driving, we actually set up a kiosk at each dealership, kiosks promoting teen safe driving, and we have brochures in which we identify the behaviors that should not be observed while driving, like talking on the cell phone and text messaging, not wearing seatbelt, driving under the influence, or making too loud music, or they have distraction from passengers. There are altogether 8 behaviors that should not be observed in the while driving the car. And besides the brochures, when there's a teen, they come in and the parent is purchasing the vehicle for the teen, we would give advice to try to find a suitable car for the teen. And most of them would want to have a sports car, but we advise that it may not be a good car for them to drive for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
We also, when delivering a vehicle, we would discuss the behavior to observe for them in driving the car, and we also ask the parent and the student to sign an agreement, what we call a covenant, that they agree that the parent would coach the teenager that these are not good behaviors, and the teenager would also acknowledge that they would not engage in those behaviors. And it's better for a third party to facilitate that discussion rather than just the parent telling the child. It's like a one-way conversation.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you again, Mr. Lam and Mr. Kwan, for making a difference in the local community and helping out organizations such as Students Against Such Decisions. Thank you again.
Our pleasure. Thank you.